So in our gospel today, we see Jesus telling his disciples that a little while you will no longer see me, and again a little while you will see me. And the disciples, they were asking themselves, what does this mean? Right? And for us, we know what he meant, right? He meant that he would die, and because when he dies, they will no longer see him. But he was also reassuring them that he would rise again from the dead. And when he rises from the dead, they will see him. And I'm reading this from the daily meditation from the Word Among Us. It's also the same, right? For us, we kind of experience this also, okay? At times we feel close to the Lord and confident that we're on the right path, and we see him. But at the same time, like the other disciples, we can't see the Lord. He seems distant, and our hearts grow troubled. How many of you experienced that? You know, sometimes we experience his presence. Sometimes we don't experience his presence, and this shouldn't surprise us, okay? Because this pattern of seeing and not seeing is a normal part of the Christian life. Saint Ignatius of Loyola would call this consolation and desolation. Okay? So when we see Jesus in prayer, we're aware of his presence and goodness, and we experience consolation. Now, when we don't see him, and our communion with him feels empty or even lost, we experience desolation. So we have this alternate of experiencing a sense of peace and closeness and feelings of worry and dryness in the same day. So what do we do? What do we do when we're experiencing desolation or dry season? The first thing that we need to do is we need to keep showing up in prayer. In Catechism of Catholic Church 2725, it says, prayer is both a gift of grace and a determined response on our part. It always presupposes effort. So what happened here is that whenever we pray, whether we experience desolation or consolation, we receive graces there. God always pours out his grace upon us. So the second that we need to do is that we need to remind ourselves that whenever we're tempted to stop praying because it seems like a waste of time, I feel like that too at times, we can tell ourselves, I am here to please God. Finally, we need to cling to Jesus. Okay? He loves us and he will never abandon us. Okay?